myChild is a parents' information service that uses the web to deliver content to parents. Once a parent is subscribed to the service, we send them their account particulars and they're able to log in straight away. As you can see, the myChild web app is beautifully designed, a key theme of our products. Upon logging in, a parent can use the notice board area to view school events and announcements, if any. He or she can also check on their child's track records. Imagine the pride a parent feels when they get to learn that their child is an excellent athlete, for instance. Defaulting parents will also be reminded of their school fees obligations. This will probably not be very popular. However, most parents will be particularly interested in their children's academic performance. myChild provides the same view as they get with the paper report cards. However, there are a couple of major advantages that myChild brings. First of all, this information is delivered directly to the parent, thus eliminating any possibility of forgeries by the report card bearer. Secondly, the information is updated on a continual basis, which means a parent does not have to wait till the end of the term to see how their child performed in the midterm exams. And finally, all the historical academic performance data is available in one location in an easy-to-navigate format. But what we are most proud of is the analytics feature. Any parent that is really keen on analyzing their child's performance will simply love the analytics. It provides graphical charts displaying his or her progress over the course of his or her studies in terms of the usual key performance indicators: position, average mark scored, grade, etc. Then you also have comparative analysis, which basically shows you your child's performance relative to the rest of the class. This is the kind of information a serious parent would gladly consume and use in advising their child on areas of weakness and career guidance. When I started working on the first myChild code, it was quite daunting. Here, you are working on a project where the deliverable is supposed to be a service that will potentially be used by thousands of users with different levels of exposure to ICT. And there are issues like how you get such amounts of data into the cloud and optimize its retrieval. How responsive will the user interface be, especially if you implement graphic elements such as charts? And how does one craft a beautiful yet highly functional user interface? To say that I'm happy with the final product would be an understatement. Actually, this is not the final product. We are committed to continually improving it, and there are many more features in the pipeline. But I'm very happy with the service, and I'm proud to have played a key role in bringing it to life.
When I joined the project, my brief was simple: create a myChild mobile app. With unlimited resources, we obviously couldn't develop native apps for all the mobile platforms out there: Symbian, iOS, Windows, etc. We zeroed in on Android for the simple reason that we believe it to be the most popular mobile and tablet platform in the markets we are targeting, if at all it isn't already. Android is a great platform from a developer point of view. There's an immense amount of resources and the community is probably one of the most vibrant. But it's even better from a user's perspective. There is an astonishing range of devices across the spectrum catering to every major target segment, low and high end. Yet the basic Android experience is largely the same, given that they have access to the same Google services and Play Store. myChild is already available in the Play Store, so any eligible parent with an Android device can download it now as we speak. You use the same credentials as the web app and an initial sync takes place. This sync process retrieves all the information and stores it on the device, which means you can access it even while offline. As you can see, the user interface is simple to use and provides most of the functionality of the web version. There are a few functions not available in the current available application. On the flip side, there are a few handy features only available on the mobile app. For instance, you can initiate a telephone call to the school or your child's class teacher directly from the app. Developing the app was challenging mainly because developing a real commercial app is quite different from doing simple apps in class and calls for creativity and persistence. Then given the mobile development is relatively new and has thus not gotten a lot of traction in the education system, you find that resolving certain issues takes longer than expected simply because of limited exposure to the platform as opposed to, say, desktop or web app. And in our case, it was complicated even further by the need to develop an API for the web platform to be utilized by the mobile app. But these challenges were not enough to derail us, and the result is an app that is quite literally the first of its kind in this country. It's a wonderful feeling to see parents holding a phone knowing that they have fully access to useful information through myChild app.